Good morning everyone, my name is Christian from Two-Headed Wolf Gaming and welcome back to Thrones of Britannia, our Circenn campaign. Now I am a bit sleepy today, but you know what, we have to do what we love to do. So here we are in this campaign where we're working on stabilizing the region from Vikings and also from allies backstabbing you and everything else. So what we're going to do for the moment is take our king and take him back home. I think that might be the best idea right now. Let's take the quickest path we can, because I realized that these are not rebels. Like I thought that they are rebels. So what my goal was is to take over their territories, but then I realized that this is actually the faction with which I was allied to or had a defensive alliance with, and now we're at war. So this explains the quotes rebel army that is moving through our lands. Let's see, what else do we have here? We've finished constructing or upgrading this underground store. Now we have a tiny bit more legitimacy, that is good, and a bit of extra food. None
shall stand against us.
I'm thinking of actually increasing the amount of troops we have here, but maybe not right now. Let's see. With this general, we're gonna upgrade him. You have 2 loyalties, so definitely adding another priest unit to him. As a general, if we go to the max, do you get anything? -8 public order to local enemy province, that is pretty good actually. We do get some extra faction allegiance, so it makes newly conquered territories easier to convert to. Enemy unit attrition in the local province. So there are some bonuses to actually giving our commanders priests, even though they might not help us in battle. Let's take care of this general right here. He's running away. Can I reach him? Yes, yes I can. So let's take over this army. He's probably going to bring on pretty soon. Yep, take the replenishment. We don't have enough troops to take over this town. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 9 units that are fully replenished.
Will serve well.
I saw the stone circle here in the north, and there is one extra stone circle. Where was it? Right here. Like for my next recording session, at this moment on my list there are these 2 stone circles that we will have to look up and see if they still exist. I'm not sure if they're maybe that well known. I think it's a cultural thing to have stone circles throughout the British Isles. Like if we take a look at the Stonehenge being the most famous one, right? In the land. Where was it? Through here, I think, right? Yep. There we have it. Probably because it's the biggest. But there you have it. That's what we're going to look for next, because we said that we would. Technology, we finished with troop organization +6 to melee skills for our spearmen. We could go and upgrade our spears actually, but maybe it's better to go with missile drills and tactics. +25 extra ammunition for our missile units, -1 turns to replenish archers, which is pretty good, and +10% extra missile damage for all our ranged units, and I think that is wonderful. Let's upgrade our archers. Let's go even further. We don't have anything in civics that I want right at this moment. Aileen, our governor, you have 3 loyalty. I'm going to give you an extra point. And with Fothad, he has 5 loyalty. He's good enough. We're going to give him the scribe. We don't have money to recruit another army here. Definitely not one that would protect us against this 16 stack.
Never. Never.
What
Are
do I
they
owe the
still at
pleasure
war?
of your company?
This army is not at war anymore with,
No,
or this
can't
faction
do
is
that.
not at war anymore with Sudeyar.
To what
Let's
do
see,
I owe
can
the
I ask
pleasure
him
of
to
your
join it?
company?
Nope. And with a 7-stack army, I doubt he's gonna go and attack those troops. Anything else to check? Let's take a quick look. Nope. Nope. That's that. Let's end the turn. Let's see what's gonna happen next. If we bring our king back with that particular army, even though he doesn't have a full stack, I think it's going to be okay for us. Faction destroyed. An eye for an eye. Our investigation has revealed that Stratclut had a hand in the assassination plot. The only thing they will gain from this is death. Put them to the sword. So vassalize or eliminate Stratclut. Our legitimacy will increase and we get +2 to influence. Fothad became resourceful. That's really good. He has quite a few armies here. How is he towards us? He's happy.
For me?
Would he just become our vassal? I don't think so. Okay, so at least I believe we don't have to worry about him. We'll leave him alone for a while. We just care to bring our troops home. We're gonna suffer a little bit of attrition, but I don't think it's going to be that much.
Never.
He's probably going to take, yeah, he's in range to take over this territory.
Fleet ready to sail. We'll get
Unfortunately,
there
I
soon
believe
enough.
this means he will probably go for one of our farms next. Let's see, where is the other farm? It's here in the mountains. We could go one extra level to South Terrain. Would provide us with 30 extra food, more replenishment, more siege, more supplies, and a little bit of extra legitimacy, which goes down naturally, but you know, I think it's a good upgrade.
Our bravery is
We'll take this
legendary.
army
Stay tight
here.
there. Wait a moment.
We saw they are bringing his army there. So yeah, in here we cannot afford to actually repair the building, so we're just gonna wait. Actually, maybe even stop taxing the province, because they provide us with 70 gold. That's okay, but not that great. For the moment, I think not having a rebellion in our region is probably the best idea.
We sail with the tide.
Low loyalty, yeah. Let's end the turn, see what's gonna happen. So yeah, Sudeyar is bringing an army in. We're gonna put him in town, but I think he's going to go for the food. He's gonna take over this mine, as expected. I think it's better than actually sacking the settlement. It's gonna make it very easy for us to take it back.
All ashore.
He's probably not going to attack our
Not
army here,
possible.
and we'll have to meet him in the town.
Where's the fight? None shall
With you?
stand
Yeah,
against
I'll
us.
put you in the settlement. I'll actually recruit some extra troops. I want this army to become stronger. And I think we can do that by bringing in some extra swords. Maybe another javelin unit. And this axe unit. They're not the strongest troops, but anything helps.
My warriors are
We can go pretty far, so it's a bit unfortunate.
Beyond us,
If
that
I go
is.
around here, I can actually block his way, I think. So
For the
I come
glory
over
of the
here.
Gales.
I'll put them
Secure the area.
into a fortified stance. Yeah, he can, unless he engages me,
You
he
can
cannot do
count on
anything
us.
else. So I think in this way we can actually protect our ports. He's
Not
suffering
possible.
a bunch of attrition. So if he's still going to be around the next turn, we're gonna attack him. He might actually go back into his settlement there.
No way.
This 7-stack army left the town and is going to go for this. That is good for us. I'm slightly afraid of Strathclyde, that he might decide to go to war with us. Hopefully not. Northclyde is distracted right now.
Unfounded.
Military access? No. So he doesn't want to do anything. Low loyalty, damaged buildings, nothing new. And the turn. We're not making a lot of money, but that is okay. Oh yeah, he went back to his own territory. I wonder if we can actually engage his army here. As expected, they've taken over the farm. Let's see, Alien became fair-minded, +2 to public order and +1 to influence. Alien is very disloyal, so not the greatest trait. Potad became imbecilic from lack of library. He gained unit morale, and he became disloyal from having lower than free loyalty.
Not possible.
Now, if I
The men are eager to
attack
get to
him,
it. Await new orders.
if I attack him, he's gonna get reinforced, and his reinforcements are replenished.
We will not fail you.
Can't do much there.
Not possible.
He's bringing in another 10-stack army.
We are eager for glory.
This is pretty bad, I have to say. We have to take care of this guy quickly.
Kill them all.
So let's just do that. He has what? Spears, swords, a bunch of archers, some crossbowmen. It's going to be a slightly tougher battle. Let's do a quick save just in case it crashes or something. It's not gonna be an easy battle. I have to engage them, and I have to engage them quickly. Maybe push our spears into theirs. No, they have some caps, so probably one spear unit will be on the side. The area is pretty forested, which could be good for us in protecting our troops from some of their missiles. Okay, crossbowmen, you stay around here.
Battle awaits us.
Archers like this in the front. Let's bring crossbowmen to the side. We'll have one spear unit here, a different spear unit on this side. We're going to align these troops like this. I think because of their lack of ranged infantry, they're going to have a pretty difficult time trying to meet our line. Yep, let's go like this. We're going to tell them to walk instead. 4 archers, a bunch of javelins, crossbowmen, where is it? So their crossbowman is somewhere in here in the forest, like this swordman. Is this a swordman? No, these are black belt. This is level 1, I guess this kind of swordsman. Okay. The most armor is on these guys, on the black blades. Alban horseman, general there. Here we have a pretty town. Don't know if this settlement was something we've seen before. Lovely painting. Yeah, a bit of color. We have towns that are just like this. In Romania there are towns like this that have this culture of painting their houses, of making them, I don't know, prettier, more embellished.
Enemies beware!
vivid color. We actually have a cemetery. It's called the Happy Cemetery,
Enemies beware!
where...
Kick your steeds! Grind them into the mud!
Wait a minute, let's actually take this army to the side. Where the crosses or the funeral monuments are painted with these kind of colors, and they tell the stories of the people that died, but they're made in a bit of a ironic way about how they lived, why they died, and so forth, so on and so forth.
Annihilate them! Annihilate them! Ride to victory! Drive the horses!
Okay, let's charge them, because I can bring in my units on that side.
Our general is under attack! Levyman, attack!
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Pound the earth! Eager to fight! Axe move!
You go there quickly. Where is his cap?
Overrun them!
Actually, let's distract their
Get them! Quick!
their infantry. And their not their infantry, their
Horseman, drag the horses!
ranged units. That's what I wanted to say. Yep, engage here, engage here. You engage there. These people, I want them on the side. I want you here. I'm gonna protect my general. We'll bring these spearmen right here.
Don't hold back! Annihilate! Our hidden units have been discovered!
You fight there. You keep going forward.
Ready!
You keep going forward there.
Hit hard!
You come here from the side.
Battle awaits us!
Okay. You go here. Our archers. Our archers shoot there. Our crossbowmen shoot over here. Nice, enemy general is dead. We are getting fired upon as well.
Drive the horses!
Oh, let's move our king out of the way.
The men have been routed! They are leaving the field!
Some of their general unit is there for some reason.
Hit hard! Swordsman on the double! Get them!
Actually, let's take it like this. You, what are you engaged with?
Levyman, don't hold back!
Just a bunch of random units.
Enemies beware! On the double! Levyman!
Okay,
Attack from range!
go there.
Horseman, annihilate them! Annihilate them! Bowman,
You, defensive position, I don't want you in melee.
attack!
These units don't seem to be engaged. Let's use our cap there. Let's bring these
Run, warriors!
X-Men from behind.
Hit hard! Ready!
Do you see anything else that's important?
Of course!
Because I do not.
Making haste!
These archers are doing some stupid things. I can see that. Let's take them off fire at will.
Pound the earth! Don't hold back!
What are these? These are more ranged units.
Making ready!
Let's use our king to engage them.
It's a rout! Our warriors flee the battle!
Yep, let's bring our cap here. Let's push our spearmen into their archers.
Ready!
No, that's a sword band.
Shift yourselves! Fast
Come on, kings, do not
gone out of our men.
die on me.
Refuse to fight on. Battle awaits us. The battle is turning in our favor. Swordsman, making
Let's
hold back.
move these troops back.
Run, warriors! Swordsman,
Sometimes these troops do some really stupid
run,
things.
warriors!
Good. I've caught them. Javelins, javelins. These are crossbowmen. Let's engage that.
Ready for war! Drive the horses! Get them!
You spears go ahead into their javelins.
Swordsman!
You go there.
Round the arm! They're right here! Swordsman! Spirit! Run, warriors!
It's a little bit stressful, I guess, you could say, but I think we're doing okay.
Attack!
Nice. We can end the battle. I don't think we've lost any units, and even if we did, we have huge replenishment in this particular area. In our capital, we have the... Is it our capital? I'm not sure. But we have the Subterranean buildings, which provide us with a 100% extra replenishment, I think it was. We've taken out this huge stack.
On it.
We are taking back our food.
Our bravery is
Now this will go pretty quickly. We're going to take our mine back as well.
None shall stand
What I'm
against
worried about is definitely this area. Like, if he brings these 2 stacks against us, it's gonna be dangerous.
our
Another thing that will definitely happen is that this territory will be recruiting a new army. So I should also think about recruiting here.
You can
Let's
count on
increase. Can we afford? Can we afford more troops? I think we will have to. Bring in 2 extra spears. Maybe an extra javelin. We definitely need some more. A church here would have been great too. How much does it cost? 1700? We need to gather some cash. Skill available to our governor here. He doesn't have great loyalty. Let's give him a priest. Also provides us with that extra points to converting the area to our faction. Let's end the turn, let's see what's gonna happen next. I think for the campaign difficulty so far, with everything we've tried, with the fact that I've never played on this harder difficulty, I think we're doing pretty fine. If the difficulty of the battle would have been at very hard, I think that would have been slightly more tougher. I had became a talented governor, a talented grower, plus 3% from farms, income from farms. I don't know if this is faction wide. But our governor became keen on fishing, which provides us with 10 extra incomes from ports. That is wonderful. As I said, there's a new general, a new king here. Stratclut will probably take over. We finished missile drills. We're going to use our king to take over this village back with the iron veins. Our troops will replenish so quick. We have a new level on him. Quartermaster is not necessarily something I want to do anymore. 1300 gold. Yeah, it's pretty bad for us. It consumes a lot of resources, but what can you do?
Our every foe shall fall.
Regan, the general, he's at level 7. He has good influence. So this guy became quite a loyal servant. So what do I want him to do next? Quartermaster, I believe, is probably the best choice we can make.
My warriors are
I could even recruit another sword band here, or one sword band, as they provide, if I'm not mistaken, with morale, encourage, which is very good. Yeah, Sudeyar went. Okay, so choice to make. If we reach that town, will we attack it? Noble birth. We have a son, another son now. Viking raiders in Dubgail. Okay, not close to us. Another fleet of Nordmen to the south. We don't need to worry about them. Away from prying eyes and the light of day, the surplus is kept safe and sound. So we have this now at level 3. Legitimacy is pretty good. Replenishment is absolutely wonderful. Now it's about time to go here. But the question is,
No.
he cannot get to us on this particular turn. We can get to him on the next turn. But we are going to suffer some... Attrition is probably going to take us 1 or 2 troops off our list.
No. Can't be done.
Are we gonna take over this mine? That is my big question here. It's a level 3 mine. Minus 20% upkeep cost for all units in the province. For 1 turn.
None shall stand against us. Never. Not possible. Never.
We might lose the food here if we do this.
Away to war.
But you know what?
Fear us.
I think it's a good opportunity to put a stop to him. Because if he moves 2 armies over to us, we are not going to survive the battle. So let's work with the opportunities we have been given. He doesn't have a whole lot of troops. He has definitely a bit of cav, and we don't. But we're gonna push the spearmen. Oh no, we actually do have. We have the general on one side, but we have this. Let's take a look. 20 armor, melee skill 35, and melee damage 32. We have 17 armor, 38, and 32. So you could say that if we get the charge on him, we'll probably win the battle. Another village with a bit of a barracks here. A nice monument to Odin. I am believing that's Odin. And the mine here. Nice. Let's make a quick formation.
Javelins.
Javelins here.
Javelins.
I'm gonna bring these troops to the front. Spears, I'll mix them up like this. 2 on the left side. 2 on the right side.
Horsemen.
These horsemen I'll keep on the right. We have dogs, which is wonderful.
To battle.
General. And with this sword band I'll keep them here to increase the morale.
Battle awaits us.
Start the battle. They are...
Ride hard.
Are they planning to take that hill?
Making haste.
I doubt it, but maybe? No, they're taking the hill. Well, that is surprising, if I do say so myself. I never thought that, like, this kind of hill camping, if you want to put it that way, is something very specific to Shogun. But I never saw them take the hill in Fronts of Britannia before. Not that I remember, at least. Here's a question for you, if you are following this series especially. Would you be interested in seeing a city building game? And if so, which one? Because there are a lot of medieval city building games now. Okay, let's go forward a little bit.
Hurry it up.
Take the fight to the Sea Raiders!
Slowly, slowly. I don't know why I got all of a sudden very nervous about this battle. Maybe it's because it's a bit different, which makes it slightly more exciting. Our spears are quite far away in the back. Ooh, we're already taking some damage here, so let's run. Let's start running them, running on them and engage them. I think this is the subterranean buildings, right? That we saw. It's like a basement, I guess, for the old times. Let's put them there. Let's bring these spears here. Like, we can't see them at all. Where are they? This is gonna be...
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Okay. Their archers are here.
Right to victory.
I guess they put themselves into their own trap.
Fire on them.
Javelins, shoot them. You.
Swordsman. Our general is under attack. Get them. Strike now.
They there. You come here.
They flee before our might. Awaiting orders. Levyman. General.
Axeman. Okay, now I want you to retreat. I want the general to retreat.
Kick your staves. Awaiting orders.
Eastern Horseman, Javelins, you come here. The Spearmen, we're gonna bring there. These spear units, we're gonna bring through here.
Ready. Kick your steeds.
Hey, let's fire on their general with our Javelins.
Battle awaits us. Horsemen.
This is what? Eastern Horseman, they're bringing in their scouts.
Swordsman. Get them.
Actually, let's use the Javelin on their cap.
Death from afar.
Let's engage that archer unit that escaped.
Yours to command.
Their troops are suffering a lot of casualties. That is great for us.
Annihilate them. War dogs.
War dogs, let's release them. Let's see cavalry. Okay, let's take them through the back. Do a bit of hammer and anvil. Let's bring our general back.
Enemies beware. Pound the earth.
Javelins. Yeah, let's shoot these Norse warriors.
General.
Actually, let's not use our general to engage his general, because his general is really good at melee. So what are we going to do is going to use these javelins. We've missed some of the spearmen. We're gonna use the javelins to shoot at him.
Don't hold back. Javelins. Death from afar. Horsemen. Drive the horses.
Okay.
Horsemen.
So at this point I think we're just gonna stay here and throw javelins at them. The last remaining troops with their king here in the front. You should probably keep your shields up even though you're in the forest.
Spearman.
Let's see, if I do this, will they end it quicker?
Spearman. Pound the earth.
Everybody brace!
Enemies beware. Don't hold back. Run, warriors. See, don't hold
They
back.
flee before our might!
Horsemen.
Yeah, let's engage fully over here.
Javelins. Quick march.
They broke before we even had a chance. Yeah, I think we just rushed the general. Let's leave it at that. Yep. That's that. We did a lot better here in this battle than I thought. It makes me actually quite happy that we didn't suffer as many casualties as I thought we would. Which means that we can also protect ourselves from the 10 stack armies in the north. We have quite a full army. We are very close to being able to take this town. Which means that we will be removing part of his presence in our territories. Let's see what else. Quartermaster is next, right? Now we're replenishing a bunch of troops, which is really good for us. We're getting 200 gold. For a turn I think we'll be okay. There won't be any kind of rebellion. Apparently they could actually make it to here, but we will, if they do that, we will be able to engage them on the next turn. So that is okay. Let's take the money there. Can we do an increase in taxes? Not really. That would be a bit too much. They're besieging this settlement, like this settlement will be open. I think at this point I'm just gonna move my king forward and put him into the fortified stance so he can keep replenishing to the max.
We will not fail you. Start digging in here.
And we're going to be in a great position. Strathclyde has this province and these provinces. Can we go to war with him? That is the question. You know what? I'll put a cut in here because this episode went a tiny bit longer. And I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna work on thinking about what is our next goal. Maybe I will bring my king here through the mountains, take over this particular territory to finish the mission against our former ally, and then probably march south to Strathclyde while using this army to take over Sudeyar here. And as soon as that is done, like if we follow our goals, if we follow the settlements, we will reach here. And more likely where? Here? I think this is where we need it to be, or somewhere in the area. But we'll talk about it more in the next episode. So for the moment, I thank you very much for watching. Thank you for the support, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.